What's up, my dear friends? My name is Mario Pedro Gould. You're now tuned into the Alpha Success Network, and I'm coming to you from the top of the Gross Mountain. Hopefully, I can share this with you. It's very, very beautiful. It's kind of foggy though, but you can see way down there. That's Vancouver, but we're at the top of the mountain. And I made a resolve today to actually do the Grouse Grind, which is a very, very challenging hike. And when I made the resolve to do the Grouse Grind, I said that I was going to do it in 70 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the average time to do this climb is about 90 minutes. So we're going to be talking today about the power of goal setting. And to begin the conversation with you today, I want to ask you a very, very powerful question. And the question goes something like this. When you're setting your own goals in your own life, are you setting goals to be greater than average? Okay, you see, I set a goal to do it in 70 minutes. The average time is 90 minutes. I actually made it to the top in 67 minutes. So let us explore this concept of goal setting. And also, let me share with you the experience that I went through climbing this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mountain. So first and foremost, when I set a goal to be better than average, when you set a goal to be better than average, several things happen. It forces you, my dear friends, to dig deep within you, to discover what you're really made of, to encourage you to be persistent, to encourage you to be courageous, to encourage you to be ambitious. And all of these things is what causes you to develop your character. What character are we talking about? We're talking about the character of a winner in the game of life. Okay? So I want to encourage you, my dear friends, that when you're setting your own goals in your own life, decide once and for all that you're going to reach for the inner greatness that has been reserved for you. And you do this by choosing consciously to be better tomorrow than you are today. When I started climbing this mountain, ladies and gentlemen, I discovered that it is very, very challenging. I discovered that very, very quickly. And the first 20 minutes, the first 25 minutes, my body was aching. My body was hurting. My heart was thumping. I was sweating so hard, ladies and gentlemen. My body was vibrating. But here's the beautiful thing. I had set a goal for myself. And the goal for myself was that I am not going to give up until I get to the top of the mountain. You see, my friends, when you set a goal for yourself to do something great, to do something mega, to do something epic, when you begin to get in motion and you meet challenges and you meet obstacles, guess what happens? You have enough resolve to move forward because you have a grand vision for yourself. This is a very powerful aspect of goal setting. Instead of meandering through life without a chosen course, a chosen direction, instead of meandering through life, if you choose to say, hey, that is where I am going, there's some invisible force that comes to aid you when things become very difficult and challenging. Power of goal setting, that's what we're talking about right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I proceeded on my journey to climb up the mountain. I proceeded up the journey. I proceeded up the journey. It was very challenging, but I had my goal. And here's a powerful lesson that I learned, is that even if you set very powerful goals, it is very, very important to proceed at them slowly, persistently, and the key word is consistently. You see, when I started climbing this mountain, I seen a lot of people running, dashing, running, dashing, running, dashing, running, dashing. And I knew that journey is a long journey. That journey is a marathon. That journey is not a sprint. So my objective is to take one step at a time consistently. And surely enough, the people that were running, the people that were dashing, ran out of energy. They ran out of gas. And they ended up just sitting down for long periods of time as I slowly and gently and persistently and consistently just pass them. Bring this to your own life. Anything that you're doing, whether it's fitness, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, whether it's spiritual development, whether it's personal development, I want you to take the philosophy from now on that you're going to take a slow, methodical, consistent approach. A slow, methodical, consistent approach. Let me repeat that. A slow, methodical, consistent approach towards the accomplishment of your goals, because you need energy. You need emotional energy. You need physical energy. You need mental energy to take you forward. I noticed that if I stay the course at the 50% mark, it was so challenging the first half. But after I passed the 50% mark, I realized that something happened to my body, something happened to my mind. It's like I had been given a burst of energy from the heavens, and I was climbing the mountain now, not even concerned about how I feel physically. And this is called momentum, ladies and gentlemen. This is called momentum. It's just like running. It's just like paddleboarding. If you do not give up at the first sign of difficulty, of challenges, and you stay the course, something is going to come into your aid and lift you and propel you to levels of performance that you haven't experienced before. So when you're beginning to do something in life, I want to encourage you to not give up at the first sight of failure, the first sight of obstacles, the first sight of challenges, because if you just stick to it, you will gain momentum. And that is going to carry you down the hill, my dear friends. That is going to carry you down the hill. Power of goal setting. Power of goal setting. All of this is happening because I set a goal in the beginning. You will notice something as you go through your own journey. After I passed the halfway mark, even though my body was aching, even though my mind was tired, I said I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep persisting. And a beautiful thing happened for me was that there was aids on the side in the form of ropes. And I started using these ropes to climb up the mountain faster, In your own life, in your own journey, are you keeping your eyes and ears and your consciousness open for opportunities to reach for help, to lift you closer and closer to your goals? Because when you run out of energy, ladies and gentlemen, you want to look outside of you. If you don't have the resources inside, you want to look outside for crutches that you can use. There's no shame, ladies and gentlemen, in asking for help. This rope helped me climb up this beautiful mountain. As you go on your journey, do not forget to stop and smell the roses. I stopped in the middle of the mountains. I breathed the fresh air. I loved being in communion with Gaia, Mother Nature. I was enjoying the process. I was enjoying the experience. Are you enjoying the process? Are you enjoying the experience of your own journey? Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful thing happened as I got past the 75% mark. I got enthusiasm, I got optimism, I got excited. And I started climbing up the mountain faster, because I knew that I was about to make it to the top. And this comes when you stick to the course, ladies and gentlemen. You will begin to overcome all the challenges and obstacles that you face as you get closer and closer and closer to your goals, because the universe comes to your aid. The beautiful part of the story is that I got to the top of the mountain and I took out my iPhone to look at the time that I had made. Ladies and gentlemen, I made it to the top in 67 minutes. I set a goal to make it in 70 minutes. I beat my own goal. Ladies and gentlemen, when you set a goal and you are resolved, and you take one step at a time, consistently, persistently, regardless of how difficult it is, you increase your chances of accomplishing your goals. I beat my goal by 3 minutes. I am going to take this philosophy and put it in every aspect of my life: my spiritual development, my mental development, my physical development, my relationships, my business. I am going to embrace the concept of goal setting and use it to fuel me towards the realization of the extraordinary vision that I have set for myself. What about you? I hope this message inspires you to go back to the drawing board and set powerful goals for yourself, because you haven't even tapped into the greatest version of you. Let me share this beautiful moment with you. That is Vancouver, my dear friends. I'm celebrating the fact that I made it to the top. When you get to the top of your mountain, my dear friends, take some time to celebrate before you resume onto your next goal. I feel good. I hope you feel good. I'll catch you later on, my dear friends. Adios. Hasta luego.